Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. The full version of this video without talking is on the ASMR playlist. But for this one, I want to give you a little update on the Superbike Factory video. Yesterday, when I was on my way home, I got a call from them. And the person on the other side of the phone, I won't mention any names, that would be unfair, but they had obviously seen the video. Now I can't imagine they would have found that on their own, so someone must have been in there and mentioned it to them. Anyway, the gentleman was very polite, very erudite with me, and asked him what he could do to make my experience of Superbike Factory any better, and mentioning that they were going to remove the intruder from the showroom and have another look at it. Now I said they can look at it as much as they like, but if they don't fix it, it shouldn't be on that showroom. I said, and it does need fixing. I also mentioned the odometer discrepancies on some of the bikes, and he said he was shocked by that and asked me if I knew the registration numbers of those particular bikes. Well, as I say, I was on my way home and in the car when I got the phone call, so I was on the hands-free and nowhere near my computer where I could helpfully look it up for him. But I'm sure he would be able to find them himself, as it doesn't take much looking. Just look through Superbike Factory's adverts, look at the mileage they're claiming, and then look at the detailed picture of the service records. You'll find discrepancies on quite a few of them. But let's give kudos where it's due. They did call me, although to be honest, I think the is there anything we can do to make your experience better can easily be read as, is there anything we can do to make you take the video down? And in that respect, no, actually there isn't. But we'll keep an open mind. We will see if they do what he says. Will they remove the intruder from the floor? Will they repair it? Will they sort out the odometer discrepancies? If any of you are down there near Macclesfield, pop in at some point, see if that intruder's still there for sale. If there is, take a photograph and send it me. But we can always hope that Superbike Factory have learned the error of the ways, and I can almost collectively hear all of you saying yeah right in unison, but you never know. So for now we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and see if they do what they said. Secondly, a little update on the T120, which has now been sold. I put it in the Auto Trader at 7,500, knowing that I would get knocked down. That was the top price. I was expecting in the region of 6,500, and I actually got 6,700, and that was from a local dealer who was very happy with the condition of the bike, and it was in superb condition. And no questions asked, he had a little look at the bike and transferred the money. So that's now gone. So now I have two bikes, the Kawasaki Vulcan S and the Triumph America 865. The latter of which is the one that came from Superbike Factory and is now booked into Ewell's Triumph at Blackburn for a full 12,000 miles major service and valve check, and also a complete look over to make sure everything's kosher and fine with it. I did that because I don't trust Superbike Factory, to be perfectly honest, and I'd rather Triumph themselves tell me the bike's alright than just some salesman down in Macclesfield with a nod and a wink. Anyway, that's about it for now, so enjoy these few minutes of this ride, and I'll see you on the next one. Keep the rubber on the road, people.